Here is what happened on the latest edition of Morning Glory.
Guitar Festival this year is going to be just in a sort of a small way because we want to see how it goes and then maybe expand it next year. So one of the guys who's going to be helping us out with this and he's going to be demonstrating some country guitar is Earl Sullivan. And welcome to the studio, Earl.
Thank you. Good morning, Barry.
And now you are a guitar freak, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Yes.
That's a good way to describe you, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm a freak.
You know, he knows everything about the different guitars. And tell me, what's your favorite guitar?
I would go Gretsch Country Gentleman and Fender Telecaster.
Right, why is that?
Because they're country style guitars. They're flat picking,
Yeah.
There's not much distortion. It's clean.
Yeah. Now, the great thing about the guitar is that there's so many different styles and so many different sounds, isn't there?
Yes, absolutely. And we're lucky to have Snowman with us this year. And we had the classical guy with us. And
Leon Kudelet.
And last year I was watching all the previews that you had made.
Yeah.
Some fantastic talent for those kids on classical guitar.
There is some amazing talent, and that is something to really savour on, especially on Sunday morning at the Cyan Bayshore down at the competition.
Exactly, because these guys are good.
Yeah, I mean, and they study. They practice like 8 hours a day.
That's right. I guess you have to practice to be able to play at that level. Those kids can play.
Yeah.
That one kid who won most of the prizes, he was real good.
Oh, it's unbelievable. And you can see the emotion he was putting into it.
And he had the vibrato happening, and he had the feel, and he very little in the way of errors.
Yeah, exactly.
Practically zero.
Exactly. Country picking and the country music, it's obviously in your blood.
Well, because back in America, I think it's hammered into our heads since we're two. Because since I'm an older guy now, all those Hank Williams songs and that were back then, and that was your AM and FM radio.
Right.
You either had someone preaching to you, or it was a country song.
Okay. All right. So I'd like to say thanks to Earl for coming down and talking to us today. We'll look forward to seeing you on Friday down there at Central Festival on the Beach Road side. There's going to be a stage there, and the whole point is that you can come down and meet these virtuosos on their specialist styles and talk to them and find out more about it. And who knows, you might be able to pick up a lick or two. I'm hoping to myself.
So do I. So am I.
Live on 96 FM Morning Glory.